158 days, the Olympic Games will hit London. We're here at Greenwich Park, where the equestrian and pentathlon events will take place.
But are people even aware of the events that are going to be held here?
If I had to guess which sport would be happening here, I'd say possibly kind of beach volleyball, maybe?
I would have no idea what that would involve, really.
I'm not really sure, but I don't think so.
I don't really know anything about them, so...
What events are being held here?
Well, what events do you think are going to be held here?
I've no idea.
The equestrian events. But will Greenwich Park be a successful site for these events? We're here to ask for the public opinion.
It'll be really good for the local area and stuff. It'll bring the whole community together, and yeah, I think the whole city's going to do really well from it.
I think the Olympic Games being held in Greenwich and London's a really good thing, but I think I'm slightly worried myself about the kind of sustainability and how it's going to affect the whole country because of the amount of money which is going into it. I read this morning actually that they've made a contract with Visa, so you can only use Visa cards within the Olympic site, which I think is pretty disgraceful.
How do people think that the Olympics will affect public transport? After all, at rush hour it is busy enough on the tube and buses on an everyday basis. With thousands of sports fans flooding in from all over the world, will our transport system cope under the strain?
I think London transport is going to be absolutely packed for the whole time because there's going to be so many tourists in and they're going to be on the tube getting from place to place. It's not just going to be Olympics, it's going to be sightseeing as well for the tourists, so it'll be absolutely crazy on the whole transport the whole time.
The government doesn't appear to be fazed by the worry of the public transport and seems confident in providing a successful system by 2012. We will have to wait and see how their plans unravel leading up to the Games.
Holding the Olympics at the Greenwich Park has been a controversial issue. Many campaigns have been set up against the holding at Olympics at this park.
That won't be that good for the park, I don't think, but yeah, I don't think it'll be that good for the environment with all the travel and everything as well.
Because it's a rather unique site, and to be quite unfortunate if the character of the whole place was changed because of the Olympics.
I think if it's going to be detrimental to the nature around here and the trees in the park, then yeah, it probably should. There's no real reason why it shouldn't be somewhere else.
In terms of sustainable way, I'm from Norfolk and they're building a massive new gymnasium down there for the Olympics to train in. So I think if they're doing things like this all over the country, it could have a real good sustainable environmental impact on the whole country.
With the National Heritage Site of Greenwich Park in such a prime location just out of the city, it attracts many tourists and locals to enjoy the greenery and attractions such as the observatory. Will the park being used by the Olympics impact how the park is used and the amount of business it draws? So as you can see, there are valid reasons for and against holding the Olympics here, and I guess we'll only find out in 2012.